So this one is going to be about some other irritating, annoying shit that just pisses me off really. And it has to do with men who think that plus size women or women who are overweight, thick, curvy, fat, obese, whatever you want to call them, us, because I am, um, when men think that we are just like sex toys or things to be used for sex, or, if men just want to contact us for feeding fetish type shit, and it really just pisses me off. So, I mentioned this on my channel a lot, and I do plus size modeling and things like that from time to time. Not so much anymore, but I did it a lot more frequently in the past. Um, I still am a model. I just do more like internet promotional stuff for them instead of like actual, you know, print and runway and shit like that. So, like, I get contacted a lot because I have a modeling page on Facebook, and I just have a modeling page on like Model Mayhem and stuff like that. And I have a lot of men contact me asking me if, I would gain weight for them. Or, they'll start out the conversation normally and they'll be like, "Oh, you're so pretty. I just wanted to see if I could get to know you," and, things like that. And then all of a sudden the conversation twists a different way. And now all of a sudden you would be perfect if you would gain weight for me. It's one of those feeder fetishes, like where if you've never heard of a feeding fetish, it's basically where one person, male or female, force feeds or just feeds or supplies with food another person in order to see them gain weight. So, to where basically at the end, the person who they're feeding is completely reliant on them for food and everything. Because a lot of times, the people who I've seen who have participated in things like this, they end up being like super obese and, obviously very, very heavy. I had one person when I was on OkCupid, he actually messaged me and he told me that, he was really into the feeding fetish. And at that time, I didn't really know what it was. And so he explained it to me. And when he explained it to me, I'm like, why would you want to be with someone who is just like dependent on you for everything? And I think that's one of those fetishes that's like, kind of on the controlling side where it almost reminds me of being abusive. So I don't know. You can consider that abusive if you want to. I really don't know if that would be considered abuse because, the other person obviously would need to agree to be fed that amount of food or eat that amount of food in order to gain weight for this person. But a lot of times I feel like it's kind of manipulation, and it just pisses me off because just because I'm fat doesn't mean that I don't deserve to be loved in the same way that a quote unquote normal sized woman deserves to be loved. Um, I've had a lot of men over the years since I've done like online dating and stuff like that who have told me that, oh, you would be super pretty if you could lose 50 pounds, or, you would be super, super pretty, and I would love to date you if you could only get down to like 120 pounds, which, I mean, I am losing weight now, but I just hate it when people say that because I'm beautiful the way that I am. Obviously, I've told you guys I am not exactly 100% happy or confident with my body size, which, is why I'm trying to lose weight, not only for the self-confidence issues, but also for the health issues that I've been experiencing as far as like, my back and breathing problems and all of that stuff that comes along with obesity and being overweight. Um, but I just hate it when men, what is it? Why can't we just have a normal relationship? Why do I have to be a fetish? Why do I have to be used for your sexual fantasies? I don't get that. And I I prefer to be loved for me, not for, you know, the outward appearance of me. I mean, honestly, it would be nice to be loved for the outside me and the inside me, but if I can get someone to overlook the fatness, because a lot of guys have had a problem with my weight. If I can get someone to overlook the fatness and actually get to know the real me, like intellectually, then I feel like I would be golden because I know that I am a nice person. I'm kind hearted, I'm loving, caring, I actually give a shit about other people. And it's way farther than just looks. Um, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a boyfriend who loves me and I love him. And, it's just awesome. But I can't stand it when men want overweight women just for a fetish reason. I don't understand how that is sexually attractive for someone to be so overweight and so obese that they're just completely dependent on you. They can't get out of bed. It's like that woman from What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I think it's his mother, where she is bedridden and then they end up having to cut her out of the house, like, and use a crane to get her out of the house. Um, I don't ever want to be in that situation, and I will not allow myself to be in that situation. So it's just amazing to me that most men seem to think that I would want that. I don't. I never will. But let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with this feeding type of fetish? Do you agree that men seem to want plus size slash overweight women a lot more for sexual reasons than an actual intellectual relationship? Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you guys again soon.